Okay, let's get back into this Conquest of Elysium 5 game. Our allied forces were attacked in a forest. Let's have a look what happened here. Okay, so this is Skillus the Androphage Lord. And yeah, a rather small band of Androphage artists. Okay, the bears got us. That's a shame. So yeah, that was just a little mushroom mining operation that we've just had shut down. That's not really the end of the world. We can figure this out. Let's have a look at Ignar. This is what we wanted. This is going to be a goal for us at some point. We want to come and take this iron mine. Let's go and do some more exploring. There's a hamlet here. We've also got a fairy circle, and there's a bridge. And we've got a tower bridge here. We definitely want this. And look, it's actually guarding a couple of coal mines too, and they've got emeralds. We've actually got some emeralds here too, and some diamonds coming in. Great news. Okay, let's get these cobalt. I don't think we're going to be able to take this. Have a look. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 archers is a lot. That's going to. I mean, you know, we'll kill them with magic probably, but I'm going to end up losing a lot of troops. I don't really care about the chaff necessarily. The thing is, it will kind of. Yeah, I don't know. However, if we do take it, look, we can actually recruit some more troops there. And backup's going to be hard. I wonder what to do here. This is going to be... Yeah, Ring of Flames. And Flame Burst. We do have quite a lot of slingers. I think we've got a fair chance of doing this. Let's go for it. I think we're probably going to lose some... We'll probably lose some troops there, and it's not going to be pleasant. But yeah, I think it's probably wise for us to try to get that, and then we can at least replenish that unit once they're done. What can we get here? Get a fire drake. Yeah, we can probably just eat 10 crappy kobolds for that. So maybe. Oops. Oh dear. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, let's give those guys a fire drake too. Zikra. Okay, yeah, these guys are pretty much out of troops. Okay, we've got some archers we can grab if we so wish. That might be nice actually. Although, I mean, we do have a whole lot of undead here. This is pretty much an undead exclusive army. Anselm's actually ready to go too. Interesting. Now he's got about 23. Oh, he's 53 insane. Okay, so he's the original guy with a huge amount of insanity. He's totally crazy. I'm going to go and bring this guy. Let's just kind of move him up towards where we've got to go. Okay, we're going to retrieve those villages so that we can actually get the Hands of Glory. The Demonologist is out of the game for a little while. Agaluf here is out of the game just for a turn. He's the one, I think, with just about 20. Yeah, he's got 24 insanity. Okay, we've got a cultist available. Okay, good. So we're back in the game. Let's get some archers there too. Okay. Gramimon the cultist. Infernal magic level 1. We've got Pain and Blood Boil. Okay, so yeah, we kind of want to get some. It's funny. We've literally just got rid of his. You know, we've taken all his sacrifices, so we're going to want those back. Let's see what we've got. We've got Imp Summoning here. Not the best spell, in all honesty. Demon Summoning is much better though. Let's wait until we've got some more sacrifices to cast that, I think. Where are we going to go though? Maybe I'll go back down there and actually retrieve some of those villages. Okay, I feel safe taking... Oh wow, no I don't. I think those things are gonna, you know, there's not... I mean, we've got a lot of poison. We have a lot of poison when we got some good spells, but I don't feel very happy attacking those like that, I don't think. Which one do I want? 1 to 20 damage with Venom or Poison Mist? I think I'll go with Acid Mist. Let's get a minor summoning up. Okay, that's better. Right, now we can take these guys on, I think. That is, by the way, that's a really strong army, but we've got a whole front line. They're probably going to kill a whole bunch of them as they come in, but then they're going to get battered by poison. They're going to get absolutely thoroughly soaked in poison. We've also got this magic cat familiar look with sleep and poison cloud, so these guys have got low magic resistance. The High Lord's a little bit better. But yeah, I think we're going to win this. We might lose the root monster if they get... Mind you, yeah, we've got pierce resistance, so maybe not. These guys use a lance charge. It's very, very strong. But it's not until the broadswords come into play that we'll really start taking a lot of damage from that, I think. So yeah, I think we're okay. Okay, there's been a battle in the Tower Bridge. Let's see how these guys got on. Okay, now the... did that actually... Black Kobold Murderer attacks with the Dagger of Filth. Captain takes 3 points of damage, but he resisted the disease spell. Okay, we're going to lose a lot of kobolds here. Do not panic. Let's see if we can just take down some of these archers before they do too much damage to us. Okay. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be okay. I knew I'd lose some kobolds there. Yeah, they just had some trouble getting those guys down off the battlements, but we lost 8 red kobolds and 4 slingers. Okay, we've got a red kobold chief available. We've got a red kobold shaman. We've got a black kobold slayer shaman. Right, we definitely want that guy. Oh, we don't have enough money. Okay, never mind. There'll be another opportunity for that. Buy a ship here. We get a red kobold chief. Let's just keep these guys here for the time being and do some exploring with the black kobolds. Ah, we got an iron mine, and we've got some white kobolds here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to... It'd be really nice if you could do some form of diplomacy in this game. I mean, I say that, but would it really make the game better? I don't know. I'll leave that for you guys. Maybe you can let me know in the comments. Do you think that it would make the game any more interesting or better if we could have, you know, diplomacy in the game? I think not, probably. I don't think it's really that kind of game. But, you know, you might disagree. Okay, let's get in here. These guys are just going to sit here. Ah, right, okay. Let's not take these black kobolds. Let's just stick with the red ones for the time being. I'm going to go and pick those ones up from... But Keki can go and do that now. Keki's going to go and grab these kobolds from here and bring them back. Next turn, we're going to have a veritable horde of the little things. Allied forces have been fighting in a plane. I forgot to look at this one as well. So this is the battle against these cavalry and knights. Well, 2 of them are asleep already. They resisted the poison blast there. The Hydras are going to take the brunt of that lance charge. By the way, this is a force that would be very, very difficult for like most early armies to defeat. But I think we've probably got this. Look at that. We've absolutely... Yeah, they're not going to survive against poison. They've got kind of low magic resistance, these guys. You know, these things will tear through even the Roman troops. Oh, we managed to charm him, but then he kind of... he got killed by the poison afterwards, unfortunately. Okay. So, let's have Lars moving... It's funny because this kind of team-based gameplay is getting me to think about meta, right? And, you know, would it be better, do you think, to kind of turn over most of your assets to just one of the characters? Once you'd kind of, you know, use these for what they were? Or do you think you should share them out? That's another question for you guys to ponder. Maybe you can let me know. Okay, Anselm is currently not... He's not playing ball. Okay, Agaluf here. Guy's got loads and loads of units. And he needs to come up this way, I think. Mind you, maybe we could go and take that village there. Yeah, why not? If we can get that far. Because he's quite crazy. He's like 25% crazy, which is which is pretty crazy. It's not quite as crazy as the other guy. He's half as crazy as the very crazy guy. So, let you do the maths there. Oops, Turpine's turn. Sorry. Let me just... I'm clicking buttons too quickly. Right, Turpine's actually going to go south. And we're going to go and try to pick up some more of those villages so we can get a few more sacrifices. And trying to get the demonologist back in the game. Yeah, she did well there. Ottery or whatever she's called. She did really, really well there. I think what we should probably do now is... the kobolds and this guy can probably deal with this, so let's go north and see if we can pick up some of this forest. Oh, I love this game so much. I always have so much fun when I'm playing it. Oh, we've got a stone drake available. That's pretty cool. So... yeah, we're going to lose 10 kobolds for that, but it's well worth it. I mean, it's got armor 3, 54 hit points. I found these things can last a long time if you look after them, so let's get one of those guys. Yeah, we did lose a decent amount of kobolds, including probably some of the black ones that we bought, but that's okay. They're just crappy kobolds, really. It doesn't really matter. Let's get Zikra to take everything here except the black kobolds again. And next turn we're going to head out. Now, does he have a special power he can use? Ah, could have actually gone for the kobold stronghold. Let's leave that for later. That's some kind of end game content, that is. Now, Inaka, yeah, I'm just going to get him to stay there. We've got the port of Crab Harbour. Pretty well defended. Definitely a little bit too much for this scouting party to be able to handle. We've got Kruzek here. Let's get Kruzek out. I'm going to start heading him. Yeah, we still need to deal with that as well. I've got 35 units. Doesn't look like they've moved, actually. Perhaps I'll just leave him here. We'll pick up some more units. Lars is available to use, so let's go. Anselm's actually... he's gone mad again. Anselm is the very mad guy, yeah. 53 insanity. What we'll do is we'll get Lars to come and pick up these troops. I think that is way too much even for this group that we've got here. Those great swords might well chop through the abomination. Mind you, it's got 316 hit points. Sorry, 361 hit points. Wow, man, that's so crazy. That's absolutely bonkers. Yeah. We could definitely get this one. Especially with when the magic starts going off. Now Lars, at some point, should be able to use the Ritual of Grand Mastery. And I do want to get that in as soon as possible. Okay, we're going to get Agilov moving this way. This is just a whole bunch of chaff. He does have Drain Life and Black Cloud. Not really the best spell though, is it? Yeah, I'm going to just get him moving in here. We'll see what those do. If they attack us, then so be it. Okay, we've got another Anthrophage Lord. I'm going to pick up these forests here. Still in the resource gathering phase. Expansion. 1 captain, 2 Zweihanders. We can probably take that. Especially if we pick up some more chaff kobold units. Let's go and grab that coal mine. This one's probably relatively easy to grab too. And then we can probably think about going towards that tower. This is nice that we can recruit here though. Oops. Where's the other guy? Alright. We've got Keki. Let's get Keki back. He can go and stay there. Ik Ahila is going to... oh, that's Frozen Sea. We don't want to be going over that. Mind you, this is the far north, isn't it? Let's go to the hills anyway, just in case. I've had a few too many occasions where my troops have been walking across what they thought was quite sound terra firma, only for the spring to thaw it all out, and then suddenly they're in the sea and dead. So, yeah. I'm going to move these guys out now. These guys can take these, I think. Okay. Lars can grab some pikeneers if he needs them. This is a lot. I think that this is going to do a lot of damage to our army, whereas this... I mean, this is a lot of troops, by the way. This is some strong troops. They've got decent armor and decent hit points, and they'll cut through a lot of our undead, like, you know, through our undead chaff units. That said, we might be able to get ourselves a decent, you know, something strong here. Who's this guy? Ragnhair, the Tartarian spirit. He's got necromancy and geomancy. Oh, this is awesome. This is straight out of Dominion. So, the Tartarian spirit is the spirit of a dead titan. It is bound by the ashen earth of Hades and unbreakable chains, and will remain there forever. Fortunately, inventive necromancers have found the means to perform vicarious exhumations, freeing the dead titan from the binding earth of Hades and summoning the spirit to Elysium, where it will serve its new master. Having spent eternities buried in Tartarian soil, the spirit has become a powerful wielder of both Stygian and Chthonian magic. The spirit still wields the chains used to bind it to Tartarus as a reminder that it is still a slave. What a terrible fate. So this thing can sense dead, cold resistance, poison resistance, it's undead, sleep immunity, charm immunity, all that good stuff that the undead have. It's immune to piercing damage, which means it's not going to take much damage from arrows. It's banishable, causes fear, it's giant size, mountain move and pass wall. Ooh. Okay. This is, you know, yeah, a kind of earth spirit that's been bound. This is great. And he's actually, look at this. Wow. So, we've got level 1 and 2 in necromancy and geomancy. Earth grip, which is grabs troops and it holds them. Strength's decent. That gives strength +2. We've got strength of the earth, which gives strength +2 in a burst of 5. That's in a burst of 3. I think I'll give them earth grip over that. No, I don't know. Maybe strength's actually pretty good. Then we've got summon earth, so we can summon earth elementals too. Lesser earth elementals. That gives us 1 to 3, and we can max summon about 25 of them. He's also got fear, strength sap, plague, which gives disease and a burst of 25, and soul vortex. This guy's pretty scary. I mean, we can move these guys in together. I reckon we could take this with these guys now as well. And you know what? That might be the move to make. Now we've got a city and we've got a port, and both of these are recruitment buildings, and they've both got quite a lot of hands of glory too. What do I think of my chances of getting in here then? Well, we're going to lose a lot of chaff units, definitely. And we'll probably, you know, if we're unlucky, we could get hit by a catapult. We could move in here. And then we could perhaps hire a catapult next turn. We've got plenty of money. I don't think we've got the metal for it though. Oh, this guy can go downwards. Ah, that's interesting. So we could actually use this guy to get into Agartha. And then probably into the elemental plane. How fantastic. I love this game so much. It's so good, isn't it? It's just so good. Let's test this army out on these and see how many we lose. We're going to lose a fair amount probably. Although the abomination is probably going to swallow lots and lots of them. Oh, I can't wait. Right, we've also got Anselm. He's also free. This is Very Mad Anselm. So let's get Very Mad Anselm in on this battle as well. Why not? And there's a whole lot of dead there as well. Agiluf. Now, yeah, those guys they've got that battle. Let's get Agiluf moving in this direction to see what we got here. Okay. Those can't do much to those crossbows. Let's just see what happens. We'll move them around a little. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some of these. I can't take that one, but I can take the village. We definitely want to get some more sacrifices. And we're going to bring the demonologist back into play. Okay, that's the end of that turn. Okay, we're back. There's been a battle in the coal mine. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah. That armor's not going to help against flames. Battle in a farm. Fire resistance, okay. Yeah, they're going to burn through lots. They're going to chop through lots and lots of these kobolds, but that's what the kobolds are there for. And this thing only took a few hit points of damage. Excellent work. How many did we lose? We actually lost 19 kobolds there. That's quite a lot. We've got a red kobold sorcerer available. Let's have a look at this battle in Dunster. Oof. Oh, it looks like we've got... I forgot that we've actually got this siege unit as well, the Ziz. Awesome. We just take it in turns to trade blows. Looks like the Ziz is doing more damage than the catapult even. Now this thing's going to charge in. I hope it doesn't get chopped to pieces as it does. Oof. Look at that. Diseased. Let me remind myself what disease does. A disease unit has lowered strength and it will take damage every month until it dies. Regenerating units do not take monthly damage but have their regenerative power halved instead. There we go. So, yeah. Let's see what happens. As this is taking damage, I don't want to take too much damage if I can. Yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage on that creature. That's the only problem with that thing. It kind of flies in. Let's just speed the game up just a touch. Yeah, these guys are all diseased. They might as well die. You don't want to be left over with a disease after fighting a necromancer. It's not going to be a pleasant way to go out, I don't think. Here we go. Wow. It's that didgeridoo sound that just does it for me every time. Okay, let's have a look what we can do. We've got a Black Kobold Murderer here available, which is always a good unit to take. Why is that, Ben? Well, I think assassins can be situationally useful, and especially if you spam them. So if you've got lots of assassins, right, they can be quite effective in dealing with enemy wizards and that kind of thing. And then they're a little bit of a, you know, like with everything in Conquest of Elysium, they are heavily RNG reliant. But that said, they can be pretty good. Yeah, we lost a lot of kobolds in that one, didn't we? Can we get that guy? 1, 2, 3, yes. So let's go and take out this roving band of explorers. Got some pikeneers here. Let's just kill those guys. Try and clear up some of these. Oops. We've got loads of kobolds now. Loads and loads of kobolds. Shame we couldn't get the sorcerer. It's a very, very different unit to the shaman. Okay. Kruzek. Let's go and take this. Now, what does this special location do, I wonder? Okay, I can't do it. He's not got any action points. Oh, we got an Ice Witch available. Oh, we must have a... Hold on. We must have taken a library somewhere. By the way, how many... what I do want to know is how much damage did I take when I took Dunster? We lost 6 Londead. Look at that. That's absolutely crazy. So I'm quite confident that we're going to be able to beat this. Let's recruit this Ice Witch. This is a good unit. Now, got to be a little bit careful because she is not immune. She's got an Oakbane Axe as well. That's kind of interesting. I don't want her to have it. Let's give it to this guy. Oh no, he can't use it. Okay. Yeah, he can't have it. He must have no item. Okay, so he's only got miscellaneous item slots. Okay, well she can keep it for the time being. Now, yeah, carrying her around, she's really good, by the way. Frost magic's good. We've got Frost, 1 to 3 damage in a burst area of 3. We've got Freeze, which does 1 to 8 in a burst of 1, but it's range of 6. So it's kind of more directed. That's a nice spell. We've got Hailstorm, which takes the entire battlefield and does 1 to 4 blunt damage. That's going to not be... We don't want to cast that on Undead, because that's just going to batter our own Undead troops. So, yeah, she's like... This is like a battlefield wipe spell, and we don't really want to be using that. We've got Encase in Ice as well. Damage 1 to 2, armor negating. It does... Its area effect is 5, range of 6, and it imprisons them in ice. This is a nice spell too. We don't want to use Hailstorm though. What I might do is I might get her to move around separately from the undead. because I don't think that this is going to be a good... I mean, look, getting a battlefield wipe on all those guys might be nice. I don't feel that we're going to need it. I think that Lars here... It's a shame that Anselm is... Can this guy... No, he can't raise the dead. I want Anselm to raise the dead here. Now, the abomination in Lars's army, let me just find it. It's just going to be munching on these bodies, these corpses that are here. So we could leave it here a few turns and then move in. But I don't think we need to do that. I think we're just going to move straight in. I'm going to take that out. We'll leave Jormungandr here. Gosh, there's nothing guarding that citadel. It doesn't really matter. I don't think there's anything coming for it now. I think we've reasonably well pacified this area. So let's leave Anselm there. Now Jormungandr. Yeah, she's part of the Necromancer's group, I guess. I'm going to keep her there for the time being. Now, there's a library here at Whitehall. Let me just check her spells again. I just want to see, like, yeah, she's not going to... I don't think it's going to hurt anything if she moves in. The only problem is that she might get hit by... She might get hit by siege engine or an arrow. And there's a lot of arrows coming in. A lot of arrows. I mean, we're lucky that these guys are all kind of hollow and see-through. So they're not going to take any piercing damage. Yeah, I'll leave Jormungandr here. I don't think I need it. Agaluf, of course. We got minus summoning. That's just going to give us a white. Okay. Let's go and take out those guys. Kill those crossbows. They're not going to do a whole lot of damage to these long dead, these little long dead. Imagine they only got 1 hit point, so maybe they will. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, Turpine's got... We can actually get a scout. Oh, okay, well, we can't actually take that. I thought... I didn't realise we had some soulless guarding it. Okay, Ateri. I didn't talk about her last turn, but yeah, we're just going to carry on collecting fungus. Ritual Grand Mastery is really expensive for her, but we have got this. We can go for a major summoning again. Now I've learned my lesson with this. I'm really going to overcast this one. Usually, right? If this is what 50%. Right, this is 100%, sorry. Usually if you put it up about here, that'll do. Like if you put it up here, you're pretty much usually guaranteed to win. So when I put it up like there and then I don't know, something like this, and then I failed. That was really bad luck. Like, you know, you can put it down here and still succeed. But it's you know, it depends on how much you like gambling, of course. I'm not really a gambling man. At least not, I don't claim to like it. Like often in games that have got RNG, I sort of have this urge to just roll the dice. Okay, battle in a plane. Let's see how these little chaps do against these pikeneers. Now, obviously, the pikeneers get an attack in, an extra square out before you get in. So we did lose with 4 red kobolds, but that's... you know, there's plenty more where they came from. Here we go with Agaluf, the Necromancer's apprentice. Okay, we did lose a few troops there, but he's just managed to disease some of these guys. Strength 3. Yeah, they're normally strength 4, so that knocks their strength down. There we go, yeah. Easy job. We just lost 3 spearmen and 3 little long dead. There's been a battle in a plane. Again, we're going to lose kobolds in droves here. Now, my experience, right, these things end up lasting all game, but they've usually got like 10 afflictions. Got like every possible affliction that you can get, because they're really hard to kill, and they will keep going as well. But they do eventually become kind of useless. We lost 29 red kobolds there, which is kind of rough. Kind of rough. Allied forces have been fighting in Whitehall. Here we go. Right, this is the big battle. Here comes the siege engine. Slow it down a little bit. See where these rocks are going. Okay, we missed that one. Here we go. Yeah, they're just hardly doing any damage, look, with these arrows. And the Ziz is going right for the gates. I think the Ziz is probably going to die here. I expect, unless he's saved, he's probably going to get torn up by this High Lord and his buddies. However, that's helped. You know, diseased him now. Oh no, he's afraid and weakened. There we go. What does afraid do? A unit is oh, excuse me. A unit that is afraid will miss 1 out of every 5 attacks. Okay. Yeah, this is getting wrecked. Might be worth bearing this in mind next time I get one of these, just to only really use it for when I'm attacking in sieges, because they do have a habit of flying forwards, unfortunately. But if you've got a bunch of them, then it's not so much of a problem. Wow, what was that you just cast? Summon Earth. Okay. Is it Summon Earth? No, he casts Soul Vortex, and then he's preparing to cast Summon Earth. That's right, because you get 2 spells a turn, don't you, with when you've got 2 magic schools. Yeah, we're doing quite well, look. Soul Vortex is stealing health back out. He's really, really strong. Has he also got the ability to eat corpses? Because he's got more hit points than he should. Interesting. That might be from Soul Vortex. Yeah, it's going up, look. So I think Soul Vortex is just giving him more hit points. Higher than his, you know, his maximum. That's really interesting, that is. Okay, what we really need now is some Necromancer's Apprentices so we can start raising some more dead. Now, there should be a decent amount of dead after this battle. Yeah, look, there's 58 defenders, and they probably would have been, like, dead there anyway. The Ziz died, unfortunately. We lost 2 Banefire Archers, 36 Long Dead, and an Archer. But otherwise, that was a worthy trade, right? We'll come to that guy in a moment. Let's see what we can do here. Let's go and take this. Oh, we've got even more. These guys are all spread around, look. But we are starting to clear them. And if we just take a step back and have a look at the bird's eye view here, you'll see that we're doing pretty good. There aren't many pockets of resistance left now. We have conquered about, you know, I'd say about 1/3 of Elysium, I'd say. Maybe a quarter. This is a large map after all, and they are pretty, a large map is pretty large. Okay, Kruzek. The autumns will now be longer. Okay, that sounds good to me. I don't think we've got enough troops to be able to come and take this, so maybe I'll join these guys up. Oh, we were ambushed. Okay, let's get some more troops in there to help then. Luckily we had a group there to kind of help. And it's Lars's turn. Now Lars has taken Whitehall, or Whittle. There are 56 units here, so let's see what we can do. Bane Bones? The Bane Blades wielded by these fearsome servants will cause the flesh of the living to decay at an accelerated rate. Okay, don't really need those. Bane Fire Archers, though, are always worth grabbing. You like those units very much. So Lars can actually visit the library here, and we can sense the dead too. Let's get... and so can't move because reasons. Let's get Jormundus go to the library. Okay, so she's got herself another spell. She got Icicle. 1 to 6 piercing damage. And extra damage, extra effective if the target is affected. That's actually quite good. So if you break armor, then it does another 1 to 3 armor negating damage. I like that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, and that gives her another option as well. I don't really want to be casting Hailstorm while I've got kind of squishy units. I'll get Lars to go to the here as well. Okay, so he got disease out of that. Okay, I'm not too worried about that one. Now, Just keep those guys there for the time being. Now, Agaluf can move as well, which is good. We've got enough troops here to be able to take this tower. Possibly. Okay, there wasn't quite as much dead as I thought there, but that wouldn't have... Oh, it's kind of insane, but not completely insane. Ah, we can cast Twiceborn now. If the ritual is cast in a citadel, the necromancer will rise as a white. If it's cast in a graveyard, he'll rise on a random graveyard under the necromancer's control and live as a ghost. So do we want to be a ghost or a white? Let's just go with the white. That means that he's kind of protected from death a little bit now. And I'm pretty sure the white's stronger too, if I remember right. If I remember white. Good lord. Okay. I really shouldn't have taken that coastal hamlet there from this. Let's go and grab this one here. Okay, these things, energy beams, claws, they're slow, swamp move, spirit sight. Yeah, and they got astrology level 1 as well. There's 3 of them. Oh, we've got a Hades immunity coin though. Oh, that's really good too. That's really, really good. Does poison affect them? Yes. 33 damage though. And astrology level 3, level 1. Oh, I don't know. Oh, we got homunculus. Okay. Let's look. I'll show you what happens when you reduce the level. Okay, we managed to get it. So, what did we get out of that? We got another magic cat familiar, I think. Homunculus. Tree magic level 1. So, when I was talking about that faction in Dominions from the Middle Age that is kind of a dead version of Pangaea, I meant Asphodel. I don't know why, it just popped out of my brain, but this is kind of an example of the sort of stuff that you get with Asphodel. The mandrake is a highly magical plant. Its root is alive and animate, although it rarely uproots itself to walk around. The mandrake is sought after by witches and wicked men. If uprooted and fed enough blood and substances even more despicable, it might adopt the witch as a mistress, aiding her in magical endeavours. The homunculus looks like a remarkably human-looking root, with a plume of leaves sprouting from its head. It's highly intelligent and can even cast spells. Okay, it's not really like Asphodel, but anyway, you get the idea. It's kind of a tree thing. So yeah, that wasn't a bad little roll. Let's keep those guys waiting there. And we'll think about taking on those. I really would like that coin that gives Hades immunity. Alright folks, I'm probably going to leave the episode there because it's a little bit longer than I was hoping. So hope you enjoy the series still. Things are starting to hot up, and yeah, I'll catch you next time for the next in the installment of Conquest of Elysium 5. Take care.